Welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw, editorial director at TigerFitness.com, Muscle and Brawn Nutrition CEO. Guys, I got a question from Stephen West about upper-lower type of workouts. He wants to know if you should be pushing, if you should be doing a heavy workout on one day and a more moderate workout on another, and if you should be pushing all the work, all the sets, one rep shy of failure. Guys, before I get into that topic, I want to encourage you to check out the link below. Submit your questions. They come straight to my inbox. The best question, like Steven's, gets turned into a video just like this. So let's talk about upper-lower splits. An upper-lower split is generally run 4 days a week. You might have upper on Monday, Tuesday, it might be a lower workout, Wednesday would rest day, and then you repeat upper-lower and then take the weekend off. You can also run an upper-lower split every other day. So you can do upper on Monday, lower on Wednesday, upper on Friday, take the weekend off and come back to lower, upper, lower on the next week. I kind of like doing that because it's just a good way to train. It's a good way to train. You get a little bit more rest. Either way, it doesn't matter. So the question is, when you're doing an upper-lower split, should you have a heavy day and should you have a moderate day? Well, it depends on your goals. If you're straight after muscle building, you don't really need a heavy day and a moderate day. You could just rotate exercises. You could have a bench press on your upper day for chest and then maybe an alternating incline dumbbell bench press on your other day for chest. So you can alternate exercises, which I think is a good idea so you're not overworking the same movement pattern. And plus it's good just because it helps you stave off boredom. Doing bench press every upper day gets kind of dull. Doing the same row variation every upper body day gets kind of dull. So I like to alternate exercises, and this is a good way to approach things if you are trying to build muscle. If you're power building and want strength and muscle, you kind of want to maximize both. Here's what I suggest. On your more moderate days, yes, push sets for as many quality reps as possible, stopping those sets when you either feel like you might fail on the next rep or when you feel like your form's going to break down. So you're pushing your sets anywhere from maybe 5 to 12 reps, and you're pushing them to the absolute limit, but not to failure. That's a good way to train. Now, if you're going to have a heavy day, I recommend you're not pushing those sets to the limit because that can get a little bit dangerous. So if you're going to have heavy work, let's say you're doing an upper-lower and you want to have a heavy squat day. You could have like a 3x3 or say a 3x5 or a 4x3 or a 4x2 or whatever. There's a lot of ways you can slice and dice your work, but the point here is that when you're doing a 3x3 or a 4x2 or a 3x5 or a 5x3 or whatever you're doing on your heavy work, and your heavy work is generally at 5 reps or lower per set, you're not pushing these sets to the absolute limit. The best way to approach this, in my opinion, for the average lifter is by feel. So let's say you're doing a 3x3 on squats on your heavy day with 345 pounds, for example. If you do a 3x3 with 345 and it feels comfortable, meaning the last set was bearable, it didn't feel like it was pushed to failure, it felt pretty manageable, then add 5 pounds the next time you lift. If you do a 3x3 with 345 and the last set was kind of a grinder and you're not sure and you almost compromise form, be patient, come back the next week and do 345 again for a 3x3. So you're sticking in that groove. You're adding weight when you're adding 5 pounds when a weight feels manageable. When it feels heavy, you're not. So it might take you 4 workouts in this style on heavy days before you add 5 pounds. It might take 6 workouts before you add 5 pounds, but you are listening to your body and adding weight when it makes sense. Even if you add only 5 pounds only every 6 weeks, you're still going to add 45, 50 pounds to your squat over the course of a year, which is a good rate for an intermediate lifter. So that's how I recommend approaching your heavy days, not pushing sets to the absolute limit, but doing more of an auto-regulated progression, listening to your body. When a weight feels reasonable or manageable, add 5 pounds to the bar. If it doesn't, just stick with that weight. So that's how I recommend doing a heavy and moderate day on an upper-lower split for those of you that are looking to power build. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, check out the link below. If you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. And if you need one-on-one phone counseling or help, training, diet, nutrition, even life coaching, there's links below. The rates are extremely affordable. $30 for 30 minutes, $50 for an hour. A lot of people are snapping these up. So if you want some help, one-on-one help, hit me up. I'd be glad to help you. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.